Okay, I'm still trying to get this thing to work. This is probably my third try. So if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to do a video. But I just wanted to take a moment and share some of the things that happened yesterday with our wedding. I first want to talk about the fact that I wasn't able to do the live video, the live stream, because apparently the building that we were in was affecting all of our cell phones for some reason. So we were not able to do much of anything with our cell phones at that point. So I wasn't able to do that. And I really want to apologize to you guys first and foremost because um, I really did expect for us to be able to live stream what we were doing. Um, so that's the first thing I want to do. But then I want to start talking about hi Jacqueline, how are you? I want to start talking about the um, everything that goes on after an event. Um, but let me go into we had whatever problems you could have, we definitely had them. So we ended up getting into the venue very, very late. Um, we were supposed to get in at about 2:15 ish. We didn't get in until very close to 3 o'clock. The reception started at 5. So once we got in, it was like go time. We had to start unpacking everything right away, get in, and just start moving. So I don't even know if I would have been able to do a live stream at that point anyway, but I was definitely going to try. The other thing was there was a lot of changes that happened at the last minute as far as the setup and where everything was going to go. The venue was supposed to have the setup together and they didn't, so we had to kind of change some things, move some things around. So we did that fairly quickly. And then there was some issues with the the church, the way they did their rehearsals, um, and the setup that we had didn't coincide with each other. So we had to kind of do some changes there as well. Um, but yeah, all in all, everything turned out great. I'm just so glad that everything did. So I wanted to kind of talk about that. And then we also had an issue with the cake. So the cake was supposed to arrive at a certain time. It did not arrive until much, much later, um, which almost caused some problems. But we were able to kind of, deal with everything and fix the problem. Um, so I guess what I'm trying to say is when you're dealing with wedding events or any event, there's going to be some things that happen. And you just have to be really cool about it and, kind of go with the flow. You got to be a problem solver, most definitely, first and foremost. Um, so you kind of have to go with the flow. Okay, so now that the event is over and I'm able to breathe, what we do now is the first thing that I do when I take everything down, when we do our breakdown, is we check our inventory to make sure that we have everything. Because, I mean, believe it or not, people actually, take things. So you have to check your inventory to make sure that you have everything. So as you're setting up, you should count your inventory to see what you've put out, so that you'll know once you do your breakdown, everything that you put out is being returned. Um, and then after that, you want to send your thank yous to your clients. I do that just to make sure that the clients know that it's not all about you paying me, but it's about me doing a great job. And I also asked them if there was anything that we could have done differently, um, to make their day more special, so that I can use that information going into another event. So you want to find out as much information as you can. I always like to talk to some of the guests as well, to kind of get their feedback, because you're always striving to do better. Um, yeah, 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 they definitely do. And I don't know why they do that. I really don't know why they do that, Jacqueline. It just boggles my mind. But I've had people take napkins, and I'm trying to figure out what do you want with the napkins. But yeah, they kind of do that. But and chair covers. Yes, I had some chair covers missing as well. But yeah, so you want to check your inventory, make sure you do that. My suggestion would be, in doing this, when you when you set up and whatever inventory you're putting out, make sure someone, the coordinator or whoever, a family member or someone, make sure they sign that saying that yes, this is what I set out, and you're in agreement with the fact that I've set up this, and I want this return. So um, it may seem like harsh, but sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Um, so the other thing I would do is, there were some family members that we worked with as well during the setup. I worked with the bride's aunt, and she was very nice, very helpful. Um, but I somehow we ended up with their display stand, from the church. So I ended up calling today to let her know that we had it. So I'm going to meet up with her on tomorrow to make sure they get that stand back. Um, and she was like so excited at the fact that I actually thought about it and called her. So I'm glad for that. So after you've done all that, you got your thank yous out. Now it's time for you to start doing laundry. Yeah, that's the fun part. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty of the whole thing. So you've done all of this ironing and preparing and getting everything together and making sure everything is where it needs to be. Now it's time to do the laundry. So it's time to clean up now. Now there's three different ways of doing that, of course. If you have a heavy duty laundry washer and dryer at home, you can do it at home. If you don't, or even if you do and you just don't want to, burn out your washer or dryer, then go to the laundromat. Sometimes I go to the laundromat. If I'm just, too tired, I just won't go to the laundromat. Um, and then if you're getting to the point where you need that, you have so much. Like if I did an event that it was 200 or more people, I'm definitely going to take the items to the cleaners, because I don't want to, I just don't see myself doing all of that myself and then trying to get prepared for my day as well. So I'm going to give you guys a look at the damage. And this is definitely something that a lot of you are going to deal with when you're working your events. Hi, is that Blush? I'm not sure what that was. How are you? So a lot of the stuff that you're gonna deal with, um, like this is the first time my linens have ever been um, as filthy as they are. They are extremely filthy. But I guess you can see. So yeah, all of this has to be separated. As you can see, the stains there. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get that out. Um, I've heard they have some solutions at um, the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna try to go to the Dollar Tree and see if I can find something to get those stains out. But yeah, this is the gist of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. I got up today and yeah, I've been running all morning, but I have to get this done because I don't want these stains to set. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank all of my subscribers, all of my new subscribers as well. Um, and again, I hope to be able to do more live videos if, you know, if the venues allow us to do so. So I have a few more weddings coming up for the year, and hopefully we'll be able to get those streamed so you guys can see the actual setup. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, thank you again. And I don't want to miss anything, but if I remember, I'll put it. But, oh yes, the video. So I'll do you too, Jacqueline. So what I'll do is I'll put the photos together in a video and I'll go ahead and upload that so you guys can see the finished product of how everything looked. And again, thank you so much. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.